Hi there and welcome back to Japan, and today I'm going to be continuing that thing I said I was going to be doing if you watched the last video about baby metal, which is that I said I'm trying to look for I'm trying to make a list of my preferred baby metal songs because you guys have been suggesting so many and I wanted to see if my opinions matched with what you guys thought. But I'd noticed that I was looking to make a top 5 list, but I don't really listen to about just more than 10, sort of 11 or 12. And I was thinking that's not really enough to generate a top 5 and really judge a group. So I thought, let's go through the rest of their videos, see which songs are popular. So today I'm going to be checking out a more recent one. This is called Starlight, because I've been listening to some of the ones from earlier in their career quite recently. Now, Starlight, I think, is one of the videos from the last couple of years where they had, unfortunately, the guitarist passed away, and I know there's been breaks with one of the girls has left the group. And so I think that they made a few videos that didn't actually include the band, and I get the feeling from the thumbnail this is one of them. The last one I saw, I didn't like it. I thought it was very beautiful imagery, but it just didn't carry the song. The song was high energy, and there was this slow, dramatic, just didn't move with any energy video. So hopefully this will be, I think that was Distortion. Hopefully this will be a little bit better. I might be totally wrong. They might be in it. As usual, no research, because I like you guys to tell me things. So here we go. This is Starlight, and looking forward to a good song. Oh, we're just going straight into Lord of the Rings here, are we? I mean, I know it's the Blink-182 na-na-nas, but I quite like what they've done there. This is a nice build-up. Very harmonic. Ooh. I really like the riff, I like the production, the chorus sounds good as well. This is pretty strong. Yeah, that was a good little walking guitar line. And then back into the... I really like this. This is big, this sort of vocal choral bit. Not chorus, but choral. Who are you? They went from 3 to 2, but now they sound like a stadium worth of girls. Alright. Oh, there's 20 seconds left. What's going to happen? Is it just going to be the record company name, the title? Oh. Stanley Kubrick. Did Stanley Kubrick just come back to life to direct like the last few seconds of that video? That was very, yeah, I expected. Da-da. You got to be 2001 Space Odyssey. Okay, I really like that song, and I'm going to explain why in a minute, but first of all, we have to address the video. Okay, the video was better than the last one. Not that it was better looking, it did actually look a lot cheaper than the last one, but I don't know whether this one actually came after or before the other one, and maybe this was affected by reaction. I don't know, but I mean, first of all, at least this video moved with some energy. And, you know, like having the big chorus, you had the actors were mouthing like screams or something to follow that. So that kind of made it a little bit more engaging. It was more fun. But basically, it did look really cheap. It had no meaning. And the last chorus, why did they throw that away? It was moving so well. In the last chorus, it was just like a static shot of someone who maybe we were supposed to think he was looking important, or maybe that was supposed to be meaningful. But no, it did just look like a actor who was hired off of Craigslist standing underneath a what do they call that? Planetarium. So I'm not really sure what that was all about, but yeah, basically, actually, I tell you a good way of describing it. If you've ever done karaoke in Japan, you know, sometimes you do a karaoke song that shows you the music video underneath the words. Sometimes you do a karaoke song, actually most of the time, especially if you do a Western song, you'll just get like a really poorly acted, just random video of people doing stuff. Oh, you picked an English song, or you're going to have people walking around in front of Big Ben and people cycling through small villages. Oh, you picked an American song. Here's some people hanging around in jeans. So yes, it kind of had that look of like, oh, you picked a metal song. Here's some people looking dramatic. The video was a nothing, but it kind of was fun. I think they would have actually got some mileage out of just making that a lyric video and slapping the lyrics on top, and you know, just like it was a karaoke video. Let's move on to the song though. It was quite a straight shooting song, actually. It was much more of a straight shooting song than I think we hear from them a lot of the time. I mean, I've always been very complimentary, especially as in the last one I did, which was for Ine, the older song theirs. I'm usually quite complimentary of the fact that every song they do has an element of surprise to it, even now that they've become more sort of more of just a straight metal group. They still seem to have the ability to do something different and really experiment. That was a very straight shooting song, but in a strange way, whereas that could have been a bad thing, it actually became a very good thing because they were very good at it. The chorus is really catchy. Having a big sort of I did that sound again. Having that sort of sound in the chorus makes it really come across. It's something you can imagine everyone singing together. And obviously, as you guys, the fans of theirs, have pointed out, they are, you're always asking for live videos. Sorry, this isn't one. But, you know, they are very popular live and they get big audiences. And that's the sort of chorus that would be perfect for that. I particularly like the guitar work. I really enjoyed the guitar work in that. The bridge was great. It was kind of unpredictable, but it was followable as well at the same time. The central riff was great. I love the way they used production. Again, this is an example I've used before, but it had that sort of Linkin Parky element of, okay, we're going to put some cool little guitar lines in, but we're going to power them with some choppy production and things just to make it more interesting. Because, let's face it, metal is a genre based on riffs, always with distorted guitars, and distorted guitar riffs, you can make the most interesting one in the world, but after a while they all kind of start to meld into one. So it is nice when people are brave enough to use some production in that. The rhythm was great. It moved along well. It actually had quite a bit of a bounce to it. It didn't get stuck into anything too much of a dirgy rhythm like sometimes can happen. Even sometimes with Baby Metal, they have had some songs where it's just become a bit too and, you know, kind of lost a bit of movement. Yeah, just everything about it was great. Nothing was standout, surprising. Nothing I'd go, oh, that was a really clever idea. It was just very well executed. It was a straight metal song really well executed. The vocal performance was nice. Like I said a couple of times in that, I really liked the bit we had the big choral thing with all of the voices together, and the way that they chopped between that and the more straight shooting guitar bits, so as to give the energy, its ups and downs in the song, which is another thing as well. It had those lighter moments to accent the heavier moments. That was just interesting enough. It was probably the least surprising BABYMETAL song I've heard. It didn't really throw anything at me that I was like, oh, didn't see that coming, which so often they do. But instead, it just was like one of those songs where you went, that was just really executed. That kind of shows that for all the experimentation, if you do just say, sit down and do us a really just good, catchy metal song, they got that in them. So anyway, that's enough of me rambling on about that for now. Please, by all means, feel free to comment. Tell me that everything I said is wrong. You're more than welcome to. Feel free to like, dislike, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. I don't even try to say these things. You can see the buttons on your screen. But for now, I hope you join me for more videos. There's plenty of videos uploaded you can watch anytime, like now. Again, you can see the buttons on the screen. For now, from Japan, though. Ciao, ciao.